good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope everyone is okay and doing fantastic out there as we get started. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of June, 2020. The market has been on fire, been paying out a lot of pips being paid out through our markets right now. Let me take a second and read our disclaimer. Trade in and off exchange foreign currency transactions involve substantial risk of and may not be suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading in Forex is suitable for you in light of your circumstance, knowledge, and financial resource. You may lose all or more than your initial investment. Opinions, markets data, or trade discussion are subject to change at any time. Okay, let's take a quick run around and see our calendar, see what's going on. Let's look on the 3rd. Here we go. What time it is? 10 o'clock. We do have Canadian news coming out right now. And US non-manufactured. So there's a lot of news coming out right now. I would run through my normal data release, but we're gonna run right over to those pair and see what's going on over there. We'll go to CAD US. Let's put in CAD US, CAD US, CAD US. They don't have Oneida? Oh, whatever. Let's go, we'll flag that one. We'll start right at CAD US. Here we go. We're gonna start in our 4-hour section of our CAD US. Go ahead, we see that we have been buying. We are in the buy side of our containment zone. This black line right in the middle here separates our buy side versus our sell side. This is our buy side first standard deviation. This is our buy side second deviation. All we mean is one deviation away from the means, two deviation from the means. Outside of one deviation from the means, our market will be in expansion. And two deviation, we are rapidly expanding. So we got to hurry up and cook through this because we do have action in this pair. I'm going to be a little bit late. So that's the 4-hour. We just had a bounce. We'll mark this area here. Right there. Okay, then we'll drop down to our 1-hour, see what's going on there. Here we go. We got total compression on our 1-hour though. We just dipped below our 1-hour mean. We're inside the containment zone. From first standard deviation at the top, the first standard deviation on the bottom, I consider this our containment zone, but we have different areas in our containment zone. We have top side containment, which is the buy side, and bottom side containment, which is sell side. Right now, you could see we're compressing. Markets is moving in on the bottom, first and second standard deviation. The same thing on our top side, first and second deviation. So we have a heavy push. Let's see if we're getting expansion on our 15 minutes. So we are moving in our 1-hour candle. Let's go up to our 15-minute candle here. This is CAD US. We'll pop this a little bit so we can see it. Here we go. This is the price action we're having on that pair. We're a little late. This would have been our entry candle here. And this is that mark we marked on the 4 hour. See how important it is to mark those? We would have known ahead of time where to set up at. So that's what's going on CAD US. Now we'll go over to US CAD and do our breakdown on US CAD. I mean, Euro US, I should say. Come on, Euro US, where are you? Got too many on my watch list. I'm gonna have a currency watch list and a stock watch list. I got them both mixed right now. Put it in EUR USD, and we could go with Oneida on that one. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom here. We'll flag that red. Okay. Okay, Euro US, we'll start from a higher time frame. Our 4-hour zone. Our 4-hour is still in buy mode. We'll mark this. Let's go up to the next level since we really, we'll put a candle right inside our first standard deviation on the 4-hour there. And we'll put one at the top of our second standard deviation there. So we know what's going on a 4-hour. And we drop the time frame from a 4-hour to a 1-hour. Here we go. This is euro dollar. See that same mark we put is what up there on the 4-hour. Here's we'll mark those same areas on our 1-hour here for standard deviation. I usually write down what each level is, but I can always cycle through the time frames and do that. And our second on the 1-hour there. So we're all marked up to drop down to our 15-minute. Here we go. This is what we're looking at. We got all our levels set on our 15-minute. Let me see. Probably. Okay, that's euro dollar. So we're gonna skip euro yen pair. We're gonna I'll just do a couple of my favorite. I'm not going to go through the whole. Let's go over to pound US. Let's go up to our 4-hour. Okay, our 4-hour here. We will mark our 4-hour zones. There. We have that marked for our 4-hour wick, our 4-hour one. Okay, now we'll drop down to the 1-hour. 1 hour's incomplete compression. So we'll mark inside our 1-hour zone here. Okay. Nothing really to mark on our 1-hour on this pair. Let's drop down to the 15. Here we go. We could now have our levels on our 15. We have our upside levels, so we can use our 15-minute levels on here. So we have our levels there. And let's go to, oh, there goes Euro US. I already had it. Okay. We'll erase that other one. Let's go over to pound yen, which we've been working all week. Let's start at the 4-hour mark. Mark our levels. We'll mark that high on that one, which is probably got the high there. We'll mark it. Mark our 4-hour low there. We'll mark our magic trend here. 4-hour. We'll set aside our 1 hour here. So we have on our 1 hour, we have here. Okay. Then we have our means here. Let's go down to our 15 minutes. There we go. That's what's happening on our 15 minutes. So everything is down, all the levels are marked. We'll check on that pound Aussie. Give me a second. I'm kind of redoing my stock charts here. So I'm going to have 2 lists. Let me make sure. Go to lists Forex. We'll get rid of all this. Sorry, I should be doing this on my own time, but I'm gonna do it on your time. Keep my stock list and my Forex list different. And then I'm gonna go on the other. Okay, so we'll go to the stock list and then we'll get rid of the red folders over there. Okay, sorry. I had to clear my list up. Okay. Sorry about that. So now I have my stock list and my Forex list different, which is cool because I was fumbling and bumbling through there. We do look like we have a trade here. I'm a little bit later than I need to be, but I'm going to go over to GA because I really think I could take advantage of that GA trade. Late on that one too, but GU, GJ. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go up to the 4 hour, do our quick analysis. Okay, we'll mark here. First standard there. This area here. This area here. And our low here. And the body of the wick where they pushed up from right here. Okay, that's the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Here we go. We're pretty much covered on the 1 hour. Okay, now let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's put in the 1 hour means though. That's moving down right now. Now we're set to go to the 15 minutes. Here we go. So here we are on the 15 minutes. Kind of missed this position here. All our levels are here. We did wick right here. As you guys could see, we are inside the containment zone. So we are pushing out of our expansion buy. We have now crossed into our sell zone of our containment on our 15 minutes. Our next level we should be looking at is 81.63, going down to 81.29. Clearly see what's going on here. Here we go. A little Joe. I'm getting an alert on my GJ. Where's GJ? Here's GJ. See, why am I getting an alert? Because I keep crossing one of my targets here. That's why I keep getting an alert. It's getting pushed back. Look at all the wicks here. I'd be really careful here. Here's the one I needed to take a sell from. Markets are still falling off the high it made this week. We've been see these expansion, compression, expansion. Now we're going into our compression phase. So this market is currently looking for a level. So that's what's going on over here. We won't get too much into. Let's go back over to our GA. We're gonna take a quick break. As a matter of fact, while the market's moving, let's check the rest of our calendar. That's it for today. The US and Canada clear our red folders for the day, which were both positive. So that's the price action we have in those pair. We'll refresh this over here. Let's see who's our daily pip leader. Okay, on the daily pip. Weird. It's really weird. Okay, our daily pip leader with 93 is pound New Zealand dollar GN. In second place, it looks like EuroCAD, EC. And third looks like Euro Yen. So that's the roundup for the day. Who's in the lead for the week? In the week, we're looking at 390 with Euro New Zealand dollar, 350 with Euro Yen. Aussie Yen is 324, 277 Kiwi Yen, 242 Aussie Chef, 239 Aussie US dollar. So that's a major move for this one, considering they're not usually a big mover during the week. All right. FX Street. Good stuff over at FX Street. US dollar is moving. good information. It's good to develop, to just get an idea what's going on in your business, in your market, by heading over to FX Street. They also give you news, analysis, economic calendars, crypto, and they got videos, and they have education. Free, 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 free school. Nothing like free school. Take advantage of that. Here we go. Same thing over at FinViz. If you're for my stock traders, FinViz is a great site to keep you up on what's going on in the stock market. But they also cover other markets. They say they have cryptos, Forex cryptos, futures. You know, they got a bunch of good stuff, just a ton of information. I like their breakdown over here where you can go into the different sector where there's technology, communication, consumer, uh, financial, healthcare. Healthcare is a little red. Industrials is picking up. Look at all the green in industrial. Energy, big time is green. So I'd be looking for buys in these green areas. Financials seem to be picking up. Let's click on financial. Let's see who's over there. Let me see if I can find. Oh, they're under financials. Did I click on the wrong one? This isn't finance. Yeah, here it is. Financials. We're looking at Berkshire, of course. They're pushing up. Let's see what Wells Fargo is doing. Wells Fargo is at $28, up 28 cents. Bank of America is 25, up 3%. Here's our list. Bank of America. You got 19 in the space. What's their price? Market price, market cap. We don't want. Look at. You got some $3. Who's this $3 bank here? I need to look at this one. They're coming from $5. There's $6. Some cheap. Barclays coming from 7. So you got some nice ranges here. Credit Suisse. What's their high? Like $12. Got some good fairly priced banks in here. I would look at some of these. You know, Royal Bank at $70, $100. JP Morgan Chase, of course. Chase is the highest. Comes in, and they're up. Oh, the financials is up. You can also pull charts on these if interested. Here you go. Here's charts. Charts and trend lines, moving averages. Good stuff over here. All free. Go back to our charts. Adjusted my mic here. Price pushes back up to this level, I'll look at a re-entry here. Give me a second here. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go off grid for about 5. Okay, we can see that we touched the first standard deviation and we are getting rejection on that level. We broke the 81.63 level, and we spoke about going down to the 81.30 or 81.29 level, which we just did. Remember, we marked these levels. These levels would have been marked on from our 4 hour down, and we see those levels coming right down from our 4 hour as they got broken. They just kept getting broken. But we're still on the sell side. We're not quite in a reversal setting yet. We're still in a heavy sell. Even if we drop down to the 5 minute time frame, we'll still see all the levels right there. Here's our 5 minutes. What was our 5 minutes would be looking like? Levels are still there. We would have been able to take advantage even on the 5 minutes on these levels, starting with our high at 83.20. Then our next level was 83, 82.84, and then our next level was 82.45. And then our next level before that would have been a wider level of 81.63. Now our next level would be 81, around 81.10, 81.09. So we'll continue to watch. We're on the 5 minute. We are pushing our second standard deviation, creating expansion on both sides of the band. As expansion means both sides of the bands are expanding, both the long side and the short side expanding at the same time. Because we're in the sell side of the containment zone, it's a sell side expansion. Let's bring up some tools that can show us some things here. Here we go. It's one of the tools that they give you with a TradingView account. This is where we are on our daily sell. This is where we are on our 4 hour sell. We could go right down. Look at where. And right down to our 15 minute. Won't drop down to a 5. We can. It'll record that too if you want it to. The 1 minute must be slowing down. This is our meter for that pair. Where did it go? Gives the breakdown of each. Also gives your pivots. So this trade view platform is, man, this thing is like a racehorse. I mean, you got everything on this thing that you need to, just so much info. All right, so let's go over this trade and breakdown. And I'm going to explain it from the 4-hour point of view, but all time frames are the same. Okay. Okay, here we go. That drop we're seeing is from the 4-hour level, from what we've been doing all week. All week we've been on the sell side. Explaining my thing. This is the second standard deviation of the 50 period of the Bollinger Band set on a 50 period moving 50 period. This is the first standard deviation set on a 50 period. What does that? The first meaning it's buying. This is extreme buying. By the time you hit the third, that's very extreme. I don't put the third on there because I know once I'm trading outside of my second, I'm between my second and my third, so I don't need to put that on there because I know where we are once we're trading on that outside. This is a slow expansion and this is rapid expansion. Once price candles inside or outside of here. This is a slower trend. This is a rapid trend when we're on this side. If candles maintain outside of that second standard deviation. And this black line here is the break between our buyers and our sellers. This is our buyer side. This is our seller side. So right now we're rapidly on second standard deviation, so that's rapid expansion. We had a slight pullback inside of 2 and 1, and then the continuation back to 2. So that's where we're looking at now, and we're starting to wick. So we haven't quite gotten to this level yet, which is what we put right on the band at 81.03 area, and that's what we're seeing down on the 5 minutes. So let's go back to the 5 minutes or 15 minutes and see the price action. So when we came out of rapid expansion here, we were trading on our first standard deviation 50 sideways a little bit. We broke into our containment zone. Once we broke into our containment zone, our expansion period is over. Closed candle inside our containment zone. Your entry would be in right here with your stop above the last candle. Now at this point, as price dropped, you would have moved your stop down to this level. As you can see, we had trouble penetrating, not quite getting down to that second level. So we're at a stall on this sell. It's even if it pulled back, it doesn't make it a buy. It just saying that the market maybe short term is taking a break to get some fuel because it has been traveling for the down for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-minute candles. So if you take 4 into 1, 4 divided into 15, that's roughly the last 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours, we've been traveling down. Short term took a break here and here, and we used the fuel to get down to this level here, which is the first standard deviation, and the line was held there. So right now we can put a wick on there, right here, because of this wick here, and just see if we get a bounce. Move this back a little bit so we can see the price action. There we go. All right, I'll continue to watch it. I'll turn the mic off so that way we could see what's going on. Let's check out this chart someone sent in. Ugh, a lot going on here. A lot going on this chart. I don't know what he's trying to say. I see this. I see this. Oh my gosh. It's just too... When you need this much to take a trade, come on. This is just too much. This is too much, guys. This is too much. He didn't need to add some words with it. It's not telling me nothing. EJ is still a buy. If somebody's asking me something, I tell. All right, let's check out another chart. Okay, let's check out another chart here. It's euro dollar. What is he saying? He's looking at long. I guess he's using this moving average here. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this is a wave trader. He trades the different waves. I don't know if anybody's into wave trading, but that's like prediction trading. Not interested. It's another chart. Oh, not bad. Well, he's looking to take a sell here. The green is his sell area and his stop loss is this area, so he's calling a top on NZD US. Let's break down that pair and see what we see on that. Let me bring that pair up and see if we see the same thing. NZD US NZD USD Oneida. Okay, we'll start on the 4 hour. He's calling the top We won't do that. See, we're still in expansion. Not calling a top on that. 4 hours still expanding, still long. Let's see the daily. Oh no, oh no. We're not. If you've seen that chart, what we just did, see, that's why guys are just, our job is to follow the trend. Don't worry about trying to pick tops and bottom. Just if the market is buying, just continue buying. There's no need to change anything. That's what that guy's trying to do in this chart. Let me bring that chart up again. Where's that chart? Where is that chart? Let me go back to that chart. Where is he? Where is it? Where is it? This chart right here. He's trying to call a top here. He's going to get a stop hit. See, he's ready to go short in a buying market. Why? Why do you need to do that? Wait till the markets start going short, then follow it. You're in a sell. You're in a buy. I mean, this is the buy zone here. Yes. Good. Close it up for the right. All right. I'll probably leave in a few. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Got to turn the mic off. No, 1 second. 1 second. I plugged my mouse out. All right, so here's his chart. We see that we're in the buy zone here on the daily. We can even go on the weekly. We'll see where we are on the weekly. Look, and this guy's trying to call a top. This is just getting started. Stay away from people that are trades that try to predict tops and bottom. We're not in the business of that. We're in the business of following. You see a market moving up, you're just following it until the market proves it doesn't want to go up anymore. He's clearly has a trend line right here, but yet still he's ready for reversal. Instead of wait until it crosses his trend line and start to go down, he already wants to call a top. That's hero trading. That's how you lose all your money. Here's what the market is telling you. This is on the weekly. It's buying on the weekly. It's buying on the 4 hour. It's buying on the 1 hour. Still selling on the 1 hour, right? Here we go. Still selling on the 1 hour, and on the 15 minutes, it's still buying. Where is he getting this sell from? Even during the short pullback, it's still in a buy. That's why you have to be careful about people like this. Well, he's saying between here and here, which I don't know how much hundreds of pips that is before he's calling a turnaround. Wait for it to turn around and take it. There's no why you have to jump in front of a moving train. Crazy. But that's what people do in trading every day. I see it. Go back to the pair I'm watching, which is Pound Aussie. at the wick. Oh, missing. Sorry, wrong pair. Pound Aussie we're looking for. Okay. Canada. Okay. It's gonna pop. What? I know. It's the problem. I'm in a zone here that don't currently like. Yeah.
How I look at the market or how I predict the market.
Sorry. One second. Let me pause this. All right, folks, it looks like we're going to wrap up. Got a little bit of trouble in because we have a situation where this is a Trump-owned building, and we do have a march today. So I'm going to shut down a little earlier than I normally would, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch up with you on Thursday. Good night.